We begin in Ukraine, where anti-government activists say Sunday's referendum on self-rule will go on as planned. The so-called Donetsk People's Republic made the announcement, and that's despite calls from Russian President Vladimir Putin to delay it. Our correspondent Roza Kazan is in Donetsk and has this report.
It was the announcement awaited by the world media, whether the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic will hold the referendum on the independence of this region as planned on May 11th. A decision that came just a day after the Russian President Vladimir Putin called on Ukraine's eastern regions of Donetsk and Lugansk to postpone the vote, to create the conditions necessary for dialogue.
To save lives, Vladimir Putin is looking for ways to solve the situation. We're grateful to him for that. But as we've said it before, we are only the mouthpiece of the people. We're only voicing what the people want, and they show they want through their actions.
All 78 members of the DPR People's Council voted against changing the date.
If the referendum did not take place on May 11th, we would have not been able to hold it at all, having lost all the trust of all the people.
More than 3 million ballot papers have already been printed, with just one question: do you support the act of state independence of the Donetsk People's Republic? On the streets of Donetsk, the decision to go ahead with the referendum seemed to be welcomed with a sigh of relief.
It's a positive development, really excellent.
It's very good. It's the right thing to do, because it's impossible to hold any talks with the government in Kiev.
But some doubted it could bring peace.
I just want peace and calm, and that finally the two sides find common ground. But how to do it, I don't know.
Ukrainian authorities have already said they will disregard the results of the referendum, and that what they are calling anti-terror operations against those holding government buildings in eastern Ukraine will continue. The leadership of the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic believe the referendum is the only peaceful means to de-escalate this crisis. They expect a 70% turnout on Sunday, but admit only the results of the referendum will show just how many here in eastern Ukraine support the idea of independence. Roza Kazan, CCTV, Donetsk.